Alright, thanks as always for tuning into this episode of Gears Tactics. This episode is, as always, done on the insane difficulty with no death. Everything, really, is in the description. Ways to support me, as I'm a small channel. I've got a Discord, Twitter, Twit, links to directly support, and there's a playlist for all of the missions. So if you see a mission that you're a bit stuck on, check out the playlist. Alright, welcome to Mission Silent Hawk. This is a Vaskar rescue mission. This is again Act 2. I'm not really sure how to order these because technically it's Act 2 Chapter 7 still, but I'm just putting the mission title so anybody that is looking for the specific mission help, they can find it that way. Enough of my rambling, let's get into the actual video. This is a solo mission. I think this is one of 2 solo missions I've done throughout the campaign so far. This one actually was okay. This took, I think, four attempts to really figure out where I was going and what I needed to do, and then it was pretty much a-okay. Initial mistake was like kind of again started poking his head out in Overwatch, but part of me wanted to poke out so I could then return fire. What I've got better at, I feel like, since playing this game, is understanding how much damage something can deal to you. I mean, that goes without saying, right? That's kind of every game. As long as if you understand what the enemy can do, you can make much better moves. And obviously, overwatching, spamming grenades really does help. Now, I believe that this mission has a modifier where my grenade cooldowns are either 2 increased or 2 minus, if I remember correctly. It was something specific to do with the grenades, and as a result I ended up choosing Stotty. He's the explosive guy and he has boots on him, and a chest piece and a helmet that it's all UIR gear. That means his explosives are bigger, quicker cooldowns, more radius, and if there's anything we've learned from playing Gears Tactics, it's that grenades are pretty damn good. So I pushed up to this left hand side in Overwatch, and yeah, it was just a random choice. There was no rhyme or reason why I went to this left hand side pod first. It's just what I went for, and yeah, I just picked the left hand side first. That Overwatch actually worked out really well, but obviously I'm on such low health I need to be careful, so I can find a grenade here and actually kill one of them and deal a large amount of damage to the others. And also now I have a passive of Stotty that's called Shell Shocked. That means, because I've leveled him up, it means that they basically, all grenades apply Shell Shock. They can't move as much, I believe, and there's another ailment kind of put on them, and my grenades are just kind of coming back up. I just paused a turn, so just ended a turn. Every 2 turns I'm getting my grenades back, so I just ended the turn just to get my grenade back and cleared the entire area and touched the pod. The first section, yeah, was just a grenade spam, but I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? It worked, so that seemed to be the tactic, to do some early overwatching and use the turn button just to get your grenades back, really.
We need to move quickly and secure those torture pods.
So I'm going to put Stotty on the roof and collect this package and overwatch the top of this roof.
Standing by.
The only reason I went up there was specifically because I wanted that rare box, and I found that there's some pretty good gear coming up later into the game. I don't know if TC, I almost called them TC there, I don't know if Splash Bomb have, or Splash Damage, sorry, Splash Bomb, Splash Damage, have actually patched the game so the cases are more useful, but they seem to be. Eventually, after jiggling some pixels, I found an area where I could blow up these 2 tippers and they go down. And I'm going to push her wide left. The reason I pushed a wide left is I want to get away from this torque bow user, this Theron guard. And I have a plan, because I failed this section a couple of times. This time I do the correct move. So this is what I went for. I pushed up, ended my turn so my grenade would be back up. So I just wasted a turn there. Even though it's a turn-based thing, I chose to waste a turn so my grenade would be up. Now, I could, again, waste a turn, use the grenade, maybe sit in cover, maybe I live, maybe I don't. But the person I rescued had Surge, and now I'm going to hit Stotty with the Surge. This resets all his cooldowns, and I can then throw another grenade just to guarantee he's dying. Because this Daron God, like, honestly, it's like he had, I don't, wall hacks, night vision, no scope potential. The guy had everything. He was hitting me from everywhere, so I just used all my grenades just to actually deal with him. And when I grabbed the torque bow, you can see me deciding whether to go left or right. That was because I actually shot the wall with the torque bow previously. This time I tucked myself up on the right hand side wall because I was like, I'm not shooting that wall again. I mean, granted, the torque bow didn't say it would kill me, but I did end up somehow shooting myself and blowing myself up with the torque bow, to the amusement of Twitch chat. So, the torque bow, I'm using the high-powered shot here to clear out the second area. Ending the turn again. Again, I didn't move forward, I didn't make any plays, I just ended the turn again to bring out these enemies, and then we can clear them both out with the torque bow. So my tip for this one is don't worry too much about the amount of turns. You have enough turns, so if you want to end your turn to get some tools back, feel free to do so. And I'm going to lob that last one to guarantee the explosion rather than risking an 80% high-powered shot that might miss. I decided to lob it. And then use the remaining action points on the character rescue to rescue our third and final character inside of this mission. So there's going to be a bit of downtime as we wait to find out where the extraction point is and kind of what's coming for us. We've got a Cantus, and we've got 4 enemies there. Now the ending to this mission was fairly slow. I'll tell you why it was slow. There is now no time limit. There's no time limit, there's no turn limit, so you can take as long as you want to finish the mission. And again, when there's no turn limit, no time limit, I recommend using it. So I used a few turns to safely push everybody up to the left. Yep, there are some movements and some grumbles and some noises from the enemy AI, but eventually, I slowly but surely pushed everybody up onto this roof. And the reason I went up on this roof was because, well, height advantage in this game is really, really strong. It gives me a lot of cover, and I can clear out the area, maybe even plant some grenades on steps if I need to protect myself. Now, what you're going to see isn't anything spectacular to end this mission. It's literally going to be a 5-minute section of me. It's going to be a 5-minute section of me using this sniper that I rescued to slowly clear out the area. He was awful. He dealt like no damage. He missed everything. I don't know what equipment I'd rescued. He must have been on the bottom list of the COG recruitment cycle or something, because this guy was awful. But eventually, that's kind of what we ended up doing. We just camped this roof and cleared out everything, firing shot after shot after shot. And pretty much, there was nothing special about the ending of this mission. We just about got it done. Because obviously the Cantus makes everything tankier, mixed with this guy that's... his sniper scope must be broken or something. The guy couldn't hit anything. I ended up kind of using him to spam more grenades because at least the guy can't miss them. So I'm just on the roof throwing grenades out. I'm pushing Stotty up, and I'm not peeking with Stotty because he's so low. I'm just keeping him in cover and keeping him hidden. But literally you can see me like rotating out of everything. I'm like grenade, 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 snipe, 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 reload, snipe, grenade, overwatch. Like, it felt like my squad just had no damage, and I didn't, like you can see, I didn't choose to pop up an Overwatch with Stotty, even though it would have been helpful. I just didn't want to get killed, so I just kept my head down. And again, finally we find a 100% chance to hit, which means the guy can't actually miss that. And I was checking through what I had, ultimate shot there, you know, another shot, that's going to give me another reload. And again, just slowly now that everything's cleared, I can now make my way off the roof.
You got him.
And Stotty I put way at the back due to his current health pool. Cantus is gonna make everything tankier, stronger. He's gonna make things awkward. And we only have to make it to that circle now. So again, I fire off with the guy with the broken sniper, the guy with no vision, the guy with no damage. He's useless. So I decided, look, I'm probably not going to be able to kill everything at this point. This Randolph, his name's Randolph Hack. Well, I can tell you that. He has got no hacks. This guy, the guy can't hit anything. He's just up here shooting and shooting. You have no idea how irritating this was. I was like, can you just hit a shot and do some damage, like once, please? He was doing like 2 damage due to the Cantus and just everything. So I figured, okay, right, this just is taking way too long. I did get impatient, and I just pushed everybody completely up. And was like, yeah, we're just gonna make sure that we can all get into the circle in the next turn. I'm not overthinking it really, that's kind of what happened. So I brought everybody down. I'm starting to bring everybody down now. I'm still firing away with this guy. I was like, whoa, he's actually hit something. Randolph actually hit something with a crit, and then he did another crit, and I was like, finally, after 55 shots, it's time to come down. And at that point, it was just group up and make sure everybody could fit into the circle in our next turn. And yeah, that was the end of the mission. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
About damn time. Eliminated. Acknowledged.
Standing by.